you doing?
I'm flying my spaceship. Hey, won't it be great if we all could fly in a spaceship?
Yes, it will be really fun.
But who will take us in the spaceship?
Here, take this. You can fly in my spaceship.
Your spaceship is so small that my finger will also not go into it. Let's call Vayu and Maya.
Yes, let's call them.
Vayu,
Maya, please
come.
We need your
help.
Vayu,
Vayu, Maya, please come. We need your help.
Hello, children.
Hello, kids.
Hello, Vayu.
Hello, Maya.
So, what are you children doing here?
Vayu, we want to travel in a spaceship.
You children are getting very adventurous.
I can take you for a ride in the spaceship. But there is a problem.
What is the problem?
We all will have to become very small, just like ants.
So that we can move anywhere freely and nobody will be able to see us.
That will be really fun.
Okay, so are you ready to get shrunk?
Yes.
Yes! The trees have become so big. The tree has not become big. We have become small.
Come on, children. The spaceship is waiting for us.
Hey, I'm really enjoying this ride.
Hey, look there, Bunty. He's so big.
Is he your friend?
No, he's the naughtiest boy in the whole school. Always creates trouble.
That's really bad manners.
But he really enjoys troubling others.
Hey, let's land on him. So tomorrow, when we tell him about it, he will be shocked.
That's a good idea.
Vayu, let's land on Bunty. It will be great fun.
Okay. Let's land on Bunty and take this opportunity to see the parts of our body more closely. In this way, we'll all know more about our body.
Wow, it will be an adventure.
Children, do you know what we call this surface?
Skin.
Very good. This is our skin. The skin holds our body together and in proper shape. It also saves the liquids inside our body from drying.
Wow.
Children, when we go for swimming or take our daily bath, the water doesn't enter our body. This is because our skin is waterproof.
Our skin also produces sweat so that our bodies remain cool while it is hot outside. Now children, what do you think about nails? Our nails are also a form of skin that is hard and strong. The nails protect our fingertips and toes.
Hey, look what Bunty is doing.
Did you all carefully see what Bunty did? He made use of his fingers. Children, we all are lucky to have thumbs as one of our fingers. It was using this thumb along with the other fingers that Bunty was able to pick up the stone. See, we all can touch our thumbs to our fingers. Because of this, we can pick any object and do lots of things.
And where are our fingers attached? To our palms. Look children, this is our palm. Did you all see children how he bent his hand to throw the stone?
Yes.
Look children, there is a joint in the middle of the arm. We call this joint as elbow. See children, because of our elbows, we can bend our arms. See, like this. So you see children, the elbow helps our hand move freely in one direction. And because of this free movement, we can do lots of things with our hands.
This is our legs. The legs carry our body and helps us move from one place to another. Can you see? When Bunty is walking, his legs get bent at the center. Just as we have elbows on our hands, there is also a joint on our legs, and we call this joint as knees. Can you see the knees of Bunty?
Yes.
Look children, the leg is joined to the feet. Just as our hands has fingers, our feet also has fingers. When we go out, we wear shoes so that we don't hurt our feet. Once again children, let me remind you, we should take good care of all our body parts so that we remain healthy every day.
are standing on the head of Bunty.
Look, the hair is so long.
Children, there are about 3 lakh hairs on the head.
Wow.
Vayu, why do we have so many hairs on our head?
Our hair is like a cap on our head. It protects our head from the sun rays and heat.
Okay.
Vayu, when the barber cuts my hair, I don't feel any pain. But when I pull my hair, it pains. Why is that?
Very good question, Pete. You see, children, only the very bottom part of our each hair is alive. The upper part is dead, and when you cut the dead portion, you don't feel the pain. But when you pull your hair, you are also pulling the alive part of the hair. So it pains. Did you understand?
Hey, shall I pull Bunty's hair?
He will not feel the pain right now because we are very small in size.
Some children have freckles because their skin contains little clumps of special coloring called melanin. This melanin protects the skin from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun.
Okay, now I remember. I saw my daddy's photo when he was a small boy just like me. My daddy had freckles, but now they are gone.
As we grow older, our freckles often go away. But some people have freckles even when they grow old.
Hey, Vayu, Maya, let's see the naughty eyes of Bunty.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, look, his eyes are moving so fast.
That's because he's watching the things around him.
Hey, look, the black thing in his eyes have grown so big.
We call that black thing as the pupil.
But why has the pupil suddenly become so big?
That's because suddenly it has grown cloudy outside. Can you see the clouds covering the sun?
Yes.
Because the surrounding got cloudy outside, the pupil of the eye became bigger to let in more light to make us see the surroundings clearly.
Wow, this is really amazing.
Hey, look children, now the sun has come out of the cloud and the surrounding has become brighter.
Hey, look, Bunty's pupil has again become smaller. Yes!
This has happened so that the excess light doesn't enter the pupil. This helps protect the inside of our eyes. That is very, very sensitive.
Vayu, I also want to know, why do our eyes keep closing and opening?
The closing and opening of our eyes is called blinking.
So why do we blink?
Children, closely look at the eyes of Bunty. Each eye has got a cover that can move up and down. This cover is called an eyelid. This eyelid of ours uses the wetness in our eyes to wipe out any dirt or small particles that falls on the surface of our eyes. So you see children, we blink to keep our eyes clean from dirt.
I don't know how many times I blink in a day.
We human beings blink every 6 seconds whole day long.
Wow!
Children, as we are talking about our eyes, let me also tell you how we see the things around us. Children, our two eyes are like two complex sensors. Now, as you all look at Bunty, the light bounces off from the face of Bunty and it enters our eye through the pupil. This picture of Bunty is focused on the back of the eye by the lens of our eyes. And the interesting thing is that the picture of Bunty is upside down.
Huh?
Yes, then what happens is that the back of our eye sends this upside down picture of Bunty to the brain. The brain then looks at the picture and turns this upside down picture of Bunty to right side up again.
Wow! That's really interesting.
If our brain didn't turn the pictures right side up, then we all would be seeing each other upside down.
Children, every part of our body is very important and we should always take good care of our body parts.
Look children, this is what we call the nose. We all breathe fresh air and our body sends out the impure air from the nose.
Maya, we also use nose to smell, don't we?
Yes.
Children, look here. This is how our ears look. See carefully. The outside of the ear is like the shape of a funnel. Whatever sound is created in our surroundings, we hear it with the help of our ears.
But how?
Let me explain it to you. Our ear picks up the sound traveling through the air and sends it through the funnel down a tube to the eardrum. Eardrum is a thin sheet of skin stretched tightly like a drum. As the sound reaches the eardrum, it starts to move back and forth in fast motion. We say that the eardrum starts vibrating. Then near the eardrum, there are 3 tiny bones and a special coil that change the vibrations into signals and send these signals to the brain. Then our brain tells us what noise we are hearing.
Just like the brain tells us what we see.
Yes.
Now look children, this is what we call mouth. The upper and the lower part is called the lips. We use mouth to speak good things and eat delicious food.
Like Bunty is using his mouth to eat the apple.
Look children, this is our teeth. Teeth helps us bite our food and break them into small pieces. So, we should always keep our teeth clean by brushing after every meal.
So children, now you all know the various parts of our body.
Yes! Thank you, Vayu. Thank you, Maya.
Children, it is always great fun to tell you all about various things that will make you all intelligent and smart. Oh no!
get out, Vayu?
Don't you kids worry. As he opens his mouth, we will zoom out.
Hey, look! He's opening his mouth.
Oh no! He's drinking water! Vayu, quick! Get the spaceship out of the way of the water! What will happen to the spaceship? Will they be able to come out of Bunty's mouth? If yes, then how will they find their way out?
Don't forget to watch the second series as we take you through yet another adventure inside the body of Bunty.
So great is the world in which we live. It has so much to give, so much to give. There is so much to know while we grow. Lots of things to learn and places to go. So great is the world in which we live. It has so much to give, so much to give. So great is the world in which we live. It has so much to give, so much to
Vayu, quick! Get the spaceship out of the way of the water!
Ah! Help! Ah! Help! Ah! Ah!
Oh no!
Well, children, we have landed in the stomach of Bunty.
I didn't know our stomach looks like this from inside.
What do we do now? How will we get out of here?
I'm frightened.
Don't worry, kids. Nothing will happen to us. We will find a way out of Bunty's body.
Children, cheer up. It's not every day that you get to see inside a human body. So why not take this advantage and explore and see what makes a human body from inside?
That's a great idea. Hey children, Vayu is right. We are going to have a great time.
Okay, children, let's look around us. As I told you, we are in the stomach of Bunty. Look, the walls of his stomach are sending out special juices. These juices are called acids. The acids then mix with the apple he has eaten and break it down into smaller pieces. So you see, children, we should always chew our food properly so that it gets easily broken down in our stomach.
Then what happens to the apple?
The small pieces of the apple stay in his stomach till the time they take the form of a liquid. Then, this liquid passes through an opening at the bottom of his stomach and finally goes into a long tube that we call the small intestine. See, this is how the small intestine looks in our body.
Just as water gushes down the drain of a bathtub, this liquid gushes down the small intestine. Let's enter the small intestine. Hold on, kids, here we go. Children, we have entered the small intestine. It is here in this small intestine that tiny bits of food move into the bloodstream. These tiny bits of food that are converted into liquid in the stomach are the ones the body can use for energy. Energy to keep us active.
But why do we call it small intestine? Is it because it is small?
Not exactly. Children, as you can see, the small intestine is in the form of a bundle. Now suppose we hold this in a straight line, you will be surprised to know that the small intestine runs 20 feet long.
Wow, that's really long.
That is why food particles take 8 hours to travel all the way through the small intestine. Do you know, kids, the small intestine lets only very small bits of food to pass through its wall.
So what happens to the larger particles?
Larger particles are so big that our body cannot use it. In other words, they become useless for our body. So, our body sends these larger particles into this wider tube that we call large intestine. See, this is how the large intestine looks. From the large intestine, they leave our body as solid waste when we go to the toilet every morning. Children, we have now entered the bloodstream of Bunty. Let's see what lies inside.
Hey, look at those red and white things floating.
Maya, what are those red and white things in the blood?
The red discs are called the red blood cells, or RBC in short. The red blood cells are very important because they carry food and oxygen to the muscles, the bones, and every part of our body.
And are the white ones called the white blood cells?
Yes, very good. Very good, Bobby. We call them white blood cells, or WBC in short. The white blood cells are like doctors in our body. Because the work of white blood cells is to fight disease and infections in our body.
Oh no! These white blood cells think we are germs and they're trying to get rid of us. Vayu, we'll have to get away from here before they harm us.
I'll try to shake them off. Everybody hold on. Phew, that was really close. These white blood cells are supposed to protect Bunty, but they nearly put an end to us.
Vayu, we'd better move ahead before they come back for us again.
Oh no! What is that?
Vayu, Maya, are we in more trouble?
Don't worry. That's just the sound of Bunty's heart pumping blood all through his body. Children, Heart is very important part of our body. It keeps us alive and works even when we are sleeping.
Maya, do tell us more about our heart.
Children, heart is a muscle that is very light in weight. Although the heart does a big job, it is quite small. Do you know how small it is?
No.
Close your hand and form a fist like this. Children, your heart is the size of your fist. Can you all now imagine how small your heart is?
Yes. It is so small, but is so powerful.
Yes, children, the heart is a powerful pump. If our heart was outside our body, it could shoot a jet of liquid 6 feet into the air.
Wow.
Enjoying this ride inside Bunty's heart. I can't wait to tell him that I was in his heart.
Bobby, then you should also know how the heart works, so you can explain that too.
Yes, tell me.
The heart muscles pumps blood through a tube called the aorta. The aorta is a blood vessel just like the one we've been traveling through. The only difference is that it is much bigger in size.
Okay. Hey, what's happening? Bunty's heartbeat has suddenly increased.
Maya, are we in danger again?
No, dear, it's just that Bunty must be running. Whenever we run, our heartbeat increases, and at the same time, our breathing increases too.
But why is he running?
He is such a naughty boy. Maybe someone must be chasing Bunty to teach him a lesson.
Let's go and check out the lungs now.
Such a strong wind. Is there a storm outside?
As I told you, Bunty must be breathing hard, and the wind is just the air going in and out of Bunty's lungs as he breathes.
Maya, please tell us more about the lungs.
Lungs are two inflatable sacs like balloons. They are situated in the upper part of the chest. Together, the two lungs of an adult hold as much air as there is in a basketball. Children, air is a mixture of various gases. When a human breathes in, the lungs take in a gas called oxygen out of the air and puts it in the blood. The blood then carries the oxygen to the cells all over the body. These cells use this oxygen for energy. As the cells use the oxygen for energy, they make a waste gas called carbon dioxide. The lungs get rid of this waste gas when we humans breathe out.
The lungs must be working very hard because we breathe so fast.
That's right, children. Every part of our body, whether it is inside or outside, plays a very important role. And we should always try and keep them healthy, because if they are healthy, we are healthy.
Bunty is such a naughty boy. I want to see what is in his brain.
So, let's go to his brain. Look, kids, we are entering the brain of Bunty now. This is the brain of a human body. We can also call our brain the command center. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it is the brain that gives the human body the order to jump, run, sleep, giggle, feel love for family and friends, scratch, think, ask questions, breathe, eat, and to remember.
And to be naughty also, just like Bunty?
Yes, I think we have learned a lot traveling across the body of Bunty. Now children, let's go back to the mouth of Bunty and wait for him to open his mouth. As he opens his mouth, our spaceship will zoom out into the open.
Now, children, we are at Bunty's mouth. See closely. This is the tongue. When we eat something, we use our tongue, our teeth, and a liquid called saliva to turn the bites of food into tiny pieces so that our body can use the food for energy. Children, look at the tongue. The tongue is covered with taste buds. Different taste buds do different jobs. Like the taste bud at the tip of the tongue tells when something is sweet. Those at the back of the tongue tell when something is sour. Taste buds near the sides of the tongue let us know when a food is salty or when it is bitter.
Look, Bunty is opening his mouth.
But why is he closing his mouth again?
Children, I think he's going to sneeze. Get ready. This is our chance to get out into the world from Bunty's mouth.
Vayu, we are again going inside.
Hold on, everybody. It's just a matter of a few seconds. That was really an adventure.
Did you children enjoy the adventure?
Yes!
It was really very exciting.
And dangerous.
Do you all remember what we saw inside Bunty's body?
Vayu, I think we have had enough adventure for the day. And it's time for us to come in our original size.
You are right, Maya.
It was like a dream.
But we learned a lot.
And enjoyed it too.
See, even Budo is saying that he also enjoyed it.
So, children, now we'll take leave from all of you. So long, children.
Thank
you, Vayu. Thank you, Maya.
You all are welcome, children. Goodbye and take care.
Goodbye, children.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, Vayu.
Goodbye, Maya. Come on, let's go home. All this excitement has made me hungry.
Tomorrow I am going to tell Bunty that I was inside your brain.
And in your lungs.
And in your small intestine.
I bet he will not know what a small intestine is.
So big is the world in which we live. It has so much to give, so much to give. There is so much to know while we grow. Lots of things to learn.